And please welcome US team, Mitch Ellerman. Yeah, this heel match, amazing.
It's going to be Team USA winning the leg just one more time.
Just barely, though.
Well, actually, I think that's about half ball distance in favor of Team USA.
Right.
We should definitely try to improve in this department. Well, I think it's been for the very first time throughout the whole tournament, I start to feel the heat actually.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And speaking of heat, I think we all know there's a lot of heat on Mitch, not only because of the score, but we, as professional players, when you play a female player or a young child maybe,
Yeah,
you
we've
feel
discussed
like,
that before.
yeah,
Yeah.
you feel like you're such a favorite that you can easily have a lot of heat on you. So
Oh,
I told him just you know,
just
remain-
don't put too much on yourself.
Yeah, it's 9-ball. It's 9-ball. So, and she's a great player at a young age already. So we can see that you can't take anything away from her. So you gotta just play your game, concentrate on what you're doing, and try your best. Give it your all. Not backing off the break at all. And in America, we all know for a long time how well Mitch breaks the balls. So here immediately presented with a decision, probably going to run the cue ball safe behind the 6, something like that. 2 rails. 1 ball getting kissed in position to where a backwards 1-2 combination is maybe playable, but actually it looks like it actually is very playable, but a little risky because you're going to lose the cue ball up table. So I think he's going to go behind the 6, I believe. Yeah, somewhere like there. Now this kind of shot here, the slick table can be a little bit of a problem, just knowing how far it's going to spread. And he did real well.
And nice attempt,
Yeah.
left a jump shot on.
Yeah, and you may see that here because the kick isn't easy. She would have to go to the right of the 7 with a maximum spin to the end rail and into the 1, and really
maybe even trying to make it off the 2.
Yeah, or the 2. She's probably definitely multiple balls are going to be moved here most likely. The main thing is getting over that 6. I'm sure she's very adept at jumping. Wow, good effort. Is she going to get a little bit of a roll? She did.
No, got away with it.
Yeah, this is funny here. Not only
Yeah, it's hard to move
reach it.
To move the cue ball towards the fence, like the wall of the balls.
Oh, he's going to run it behind the 4-9 is what he's going to try, laying the 1 on the side rail. Thing is here, don't be short. That needs to go a little bit. That needs to go a little bit. I think he got her a...
Didn't get there, I suppose.
No, I think he snookered her maybe on a piece of the 1. Oh, maybe he did. She's looking up table. She needs to maybe jump this, huh? Hitting the bottom side of the 1.
Or curve or maybe curve this one just a little.
Exactly, yeah. And you may spin down below. But the good thing about this is, again, when you kick like this, the cue ball is going to be coming towards this congestion. So she has a good chance to get behind the 8 and 9 and has a chance to make the 1.
She's going to rails.
Right.
Very nice call, Jeremy, on this one.
She really got a bad roll getting elevated on the 2 and kind of straight.
That was a superb attempt.
I've been very impressed at her kick shots. Yeah, so she's going to play it simple here, just making sure she makes the 2, not having much angle to get on the 4, and then play from there. Whether that be a safety on the 4, maybe a cross-side bank. Oh, she let the cue ball fall a little bit. Now that's going to cause some problems. Being on the rail now. And
well, just bump the 4 towards the 8 actually, just behind the 9 ball.
Yeah, but that's a thin cut from there, Michael. I think she has to play the cue ball behind the 6 here. Don't worry about the 4 as much and run the cue ball behind the 6, I believe. This is where you just have to use your talent. Okay, oh, she's left a 4-9 maybe? Tough one.
Oh, she missed the cut actually, I assume, because I think that she was playing kind of my shot.
Well, it looked awfully thin to get that 4 behind the 9.
I see, yeah.
Yeah, like the cue ball might have got away from you a little bit. It was very hard to contain, so he's looking at shooting the 4-9 and running
Yeah,
the
what
cue ball.
about just riding the 9 as an opener?
Extension called.
I think he should play the 4-9. I think it's too delicate any other way. You can let your stroke out a little bit and run the cue ball. Now the 4 should probably come off the 9 and come across the table a little bit, so you're probably not going to get a snooker, but the one thing is you may be able to leave her long.
Maybe just trying to bring the cue ball back at the
Oh,
same time.
great shot, yeah.
Just
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
the 6, yeah?
Right.
Well, one of those rare occasions during the final day that the Team USA opens the match. Goes
Yeah,
on the
right.
scoreboard first.
First, yeah. That hadn't been many. And I'll tell you, if we looked at the actual game score total, I would have to say it's heavy in Russia's favor. I could be wrong, but
Well,
they had some
I'm
decisive wins.
I'm sure that after 2 days it was 35-30 in favor of Russia
Oh, wow. Okay.
in terms of racks.
Racks one,
Yeah.
yeah. Now, I tell you, I'd like to be a fly on the wall inside of Alon's head right now, wondering about, I know he wants to sweat Kristina in here, but he's got to be thinking about the captain's pick, right? We talked about it earlier. Ruslan hasn't played today, and he's 0-3 in his matches.
Just look at Alan.
Well, guess who's not sitting over there and who may be hitting balls on the outer tables?
These are Costa and Ruslan, I believe.
Right.
No, Costa is there. Costa is there.
But Ruslan's hitting balls. Now's the one going to get up by the side? It looks like it. Yep. Now she's got some congestion around the spot with the 4, 9, and 6. You can see the 6 is wired in the side, though, it appears. But is the 4, 9 playable? Is the 4, 9 playable? Oh, yes.
It sure is.
It sure is. So very doable here. She's looking at the 4-6, but I think she's going to end up playing the 4-9. Very easy first 3 balls here. Doesn't want an angle falling away, though. That's an issue. That's a little bit of an issue, and I think that's what she was checking to see if she could reach, where she wanted to get to make sure she could reach.
Oh, she's equipped pretty
Yeah,
well.
but now she's got a little bit of a bad angle. Can she hold the ball for the 4-6? We saw it kind of after the break that the 4-6 was very playable on the side.
Well, maybe just forget about the combo and just play position for the 4 to the corner.
Underneath, you mean? Yeah. She's awfully close to that 8 ball with her shirt, I'll tell you that. That's the thing, that right English doesn't check the cue ball so easily. And if she doesn't have this 4 on the side, she got a little thin for the corner. If she can't see all the 4, safety is not so easy either. So a little bit of a tester.
Yeah, she overran it.
Oh, yeah, she should have ran the cue ball from the 2 to the 3 much more straight in on the 3, I believe. But
Extension called.
so now she's going to have to see what kind of wit. The thing is, when she moves the 4, if she's thin on it, she may run the 4 into the 6. Oh, she's going up table off behind the 7, maybe. Shaving it. I'll tell you what, this young lady is pretty wise. I know she didn't get exactly where she wanted, but I love the decision. Knowing that at least you're going to make your opponent have to come with a long, tough one. He doesn't have to shoot at this at all. He could play a thin 4-9 combination and try and get behind.
Well, the billiard is not on.
No,
I don't
combination
like it.
run the cue
Yeah,
ball behind
yeah.
the 7. He was looking at 3 rails behind the 7. I think that's very dangerous, like you could scratch right here in this corner.
But he makes
Wow,
it.
wow.
What about the cue ball? Watch
Cue ball's
out.
safe.
That's okay.
Perfect. So
two
two
combo shots all-
4-9s.
Yeah, on the 9 ball.
But that one wasn't easy there. Neither was the first. Hit nothing but the center. And that's what all these young guys, hopefuls for the Mosconi Cup, have to realize. It's all about playing your game, no matter your opponent. Now Mitch up 2-0 to break in the third game.
Mitch can shoot a combo, definitely.
Well, I've known Mitch a long time, and as far as talent's concerned, he's really a very highly talented player. Straight shooter, breaks the balls well, has a lot of power.
Well, do you notice Shane Van Boning back there?
I
Probably
didn't-
he's also shooting the balls.
Yeah, there's
as
a few.
warm-up.
There's a few of them out there probably hitting them. All right, now this is a dry break. I didn't hear anything. And as far as like getting some confidence, this would bode well for Kristina if she could manage running out here. Again, the first 3, the first 4 really pretty easy. It's just a matter of gaining position on that 4 to the 5. And she's going to go for the bridge, I believe. Maybe just the extension. Yeah, I think she's going to need the bridge as well. I think. Oh, she's got a double extension. Wow.
Like I said, she's very equipped.
Yeah, she's okay here, but she got a little thin here now, which is going to create angle on the 4. And I don't think the 5 passes the 9, so this may get a little bit funny for the young lady. Maybe not. Maybe she's not as thin here as I think she is, so maybe she can hold a little more full on the 4, which is key. Now watch, the cue ball is going to spread here now. So now she's going to get a little thin on the 4, so now she has to go back and forth to get to the 5. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, but hey, when you have to move the cue ball twice as far, things start to maybe get a little out of hand.
Well, and the angle on the 5 is crucial here. Trying to avoid the 9. Playing position on the 6.
That's a great shot there. But again, she's going to have to go into the 9 a little bit. So now she's going to have to predict that little bit of a carom into the 9. Should be okay. The key here is draw into it because you're going to just catch a portion. So you should drop off of it down for the 6 ball, I believe.
Well, Kristina, come on, get the 9 down.
Yeah, I think it's going to hit the side rail, I believe. Yeah, like that. And where's it going now?
That's nice.
Okay. But she's made her work from the 8 to the 9 a little more difficult.
She can play straight pull as well, so I think she's quite wise in her decision making and going into the balls precisely.
Well, I'll tell you,
It just shows.
one thing about the young players on not only position but like kicking And she has kicked beautifully, like it's not just hitting them well, but the path she wants to go. Yeah. All right, she's a little off angle here, so played a draw shot. Huh, well struck. And the key there, if you'll notice, she was aggressive on that. Don't let up on that draw stroke. You have several different angles you can deal with coming across the table.
2 rails once again.
Mm-hmm. Let your stroke out a little bit.
A standard shot she's been practicing very much.
So after a drive break, a very important run out here for Kristina to cut the deficit in half. Kristina Tkach, beautiful out. And our chat is blowing up. This young lady has stirred him up, right?
We've got 2,000 viewers.
Oh, yeah. Throughout, I think we had, going into today, somewhere around 30,000 viewers, I believe. If my memory serves me.
No, still not enough for a worldwide audience.
No, but, you know. The time difference in America, a lot of the people are at work right now, so I'm sure there's twice as many, 10 times as many that would like to be viewing.
Yeah, sure.
Kids at school, whatnot.
That's
so.
nice, yeah.
Oh, she missed them a little bit. I don't know if she made one or not. Yeah, she did make the corner ball.
She did make the wing ball,
Yeah.
And the cue ball stayed on the table, which is good.
Yeah, she cut it quite a bit, and definitely I don't think intended. She's hit him very squarely for the most part in this match, and not the match so much as the entire event. Okay, she's got to run the cue ball, and it's difficult. She may need to draw this down the table in between the 6-7, but that's tough too.
Maybe just bring the one ball on the end rail and go past, like go between the 5 and the 6 up table.
Maybe.
The cue ball.
She's going to try and just lay on top of it, and normally that doesn't get you anywhere in professional pool. Mitch can cue on the left side of this, come to the end rail and go down to the go down behind the 9, I believe. I think he can. Not in love with that too much. I would have surveyed first, not saying I wouldn't have shot that, maybe, or something similar, but you definitely have to look a little bit.
Maybe he could have played just the other way.
Well, I would have liked that route, but let the one come over and run the cue ball. So now she's going to put the one behind the 5 and run the cue ball. So
That's a great effort by Kristina.
Yeah, and really, when it comes to cat and mouse, she got the best of Mitch here so far. He can kick 2 rails, though. You'll see a 2-9 combination that possibly be... Okay, now, is this going to do anything? No, it's left her a shot.
And the position on the 2, actually.
Yeah, she can play for the combination or for the 2. So, oh no, she can't. 3, she's going to go into the 3. I don't think she can draw into the good side of the 8 either. She's going to hit the bottom of the 8. So I may play into the 3 and just play short side Just play it nice and soft, catching a full hit on the 3 with the cue ball, holding for the 2 in the upper corner. She's close enough to it. I think she can gauge this. I think this is okay to go into the 3. Maybe not. Maybe she's catching. Now, if she draws it, she's going to catch the bottom of the 8 at best, I believe. And maybe go into the 3 as well, or maybe go into the corner. Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was wondering what was going to be for sure going into the bottom of the 8. A little unfortunate to get snookered, but
Yeah, that's true.
Murphy's Law, right? She knows how to kick, though, as far as she's going to come 2 rails, sending the 2 up table, maybe taking a chance of making it in the corner or the side.
Yeah, but
Cue ball should send towards the 3.
yeah, the cue ball won't get hidden, I'm afraid.
Nah, I think it's going to go towards the 3, like that. Like, she has a good chance of getting hidden. Now, she's left a tough shot, though, and that's the key on those kick shots. You know, distance is first. Without any guarantee of a hook, the distance is first. So Mitch should take a natural route going right towards the 6 with the cue ball here. Don't try and thread the needle too perfectly, meaning don't make the shot any tougher. Nice shot. Nice shot. Just go towards the 6. You should be able to manage from there. Now just come make sure. Now this is where that don't depend totally on the left English to check the cue ball, meaning if you have to shoot the 5 from a little more distance, that's okay. But don't let the left English thinking it's going to get you to where you might not get behind the 7. Nice shot.
Not gonna be stretched too much, shooting this one left-handed.
No. No, just hold the ball and take the distance. That's how you play this slick table. Don't hit that with top inside, trying to get that much better on the 6, because now the square of the cue ball can get away from you. It makes the ball missable.
Yeah, try to keep it as simple as possible.
Right. Kind of like use your talent knowing you can knock these balls in from a little distance because the pockets are a little more forgiving.
Well, right now, once again, on a slick cloth, many players would shoot this like a, not a roll shot, but a punch, like a stand forward
Right.
for better control of the whitey.
Okay. Center English. Ooh, ooh.
He's on the rail.
Yeah, it's going to actually bounce. He got all the way over.
So we kind of anticipated the hill situation by the end of the day 3. So we are almost there.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, if we get to Hill, no matter who wins, I think it boasts some good things for the future of the Dream Challenge.
Well, with 2 but double hills in a row, I think we should just proceed straight to day 3. Or maybe even to a decider. Just toss a coin and get this trophy.
All right. And a beautiful trophy it is. Now, did they have the trophy that last year for the first one? The same trophy, or did
No,
they?
it was a different one.
Okay. Yeah, they probably picked it up a notch, huh? That looks. I couldn't imagine the last year's being nicer than this year's.
And believe me, this is a ceramics, and this is heavy one.
Right.
So we're concerned in case of like Team USA winning this. You guys are going to have some trouble carrying this on with you.
Oh, do we get to take it back?
I don't know yet.
Now Mitch changing sides after breaking dry. Watch the cue ball. Golly, a horrible kiss on the cue ball there.
Yeah, the 7 is down as well, and the table is pretty open.
Yeah, she's got a little work from the 4 to the 5 to the 6, so. You can see that the 6 being way back up on the up rail, so. But again, the first few are easy, somewhat easy, so that makes things a lot less complicated getting that nice position on the 5 later in the rack.
Doesn't want to go 2 rails.
No, because she wants to guarantee that angle. Smart lady that she knows 1 rail just beside the 5 ball guarantees that angle, and not so much for the 4, but getting from the 5 to the 6. She wants to be out in the center of the table. She can't be behind the 5 going towards the 9 with the cue ball.
Well, usually the center of the table is where you have good chances to reach almost any given shot from.
Yeah, that's your buddy. Wow, sweet stroke, I'll tell you. Now she's gotten a little flat, so she'll draw the cue ball back with low right English.
Ruslan Chinakov is watching from behind. That's beautiful.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
She's a bit straight.
A bit straight, but close enough to it to where she should be able to get the cue ball out.
Well, if you wanted to, you can even
I might
go
cheat.
rail first on this one.
Yeah, with the slick cloth, I try to stay away from some of those, but she can cheat this and come out. Yeah, no problem.
I think it was Bob Burns' book where he showed like you can go either top with rail first or even
draw.
bottom.
Yeah. When you're close to it, oh, she's gotten off angle here now. She's going to have to go forward and take a little bit of a cut shot on the 9 or come all the way across. Man, nice shot. The young lady is very comfortable, or at least she's showing no signs of discomfort.
Oh, that's a very important shot.
Extension called.
That's a very good reg by Kristina Tkach. Mitch Ellerman doesn't show any sign of emotion so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't done much wrong. Got a really unfortunate kiss on the cue ball there on the break. So he's got to keep his concentration, waiting for his opportunity. Last time she made the corner ball, but she caught a little glancing blow on the 1. It wasn't her best effort. She's broke the balls well throughout every opportunity in the match and the Dream Challenge.
Yeah, she's been better with her break-in so far. But the last one attempt?
That was very
That's
square.
good.
Yeah, very square. The cue ball is set immediately, and she's going to get a nice starter on the 1. And a very, very runnable rack. You can see they kind of connect. The 1 to the 2 is very natural. The 5 to the 6. 6 drops down for the 7. So
No need for anything extra with the cue ball here.
no, it's
Just top natural roll.
a little
Use
a little elevated.
Use the end rail.
I would probably draw this though. Yeah, you
Just-
want
just the way she does.
a little more attacking stroke here. You know, that guarantee a little more angle. Okay, she overcut it a touch, so a little straighter on the 2 than she probably wanted, but still okay. She's very smart too. No reason to run the cue ball for an easier shot on the 5 in the side. 5 in the corner makes it very natural to get on the 6. Ooh, that's a little much. That's a little much, folks. I think she can still handle it, but it's close. She's going to catch the point on the side pocket. I think she could beat the scratch. I think the overhead view made it very much like maybe not.
Well, that's kind of an extreme top anyway. Needed to hold the cue ball
Yeah, but I think
to bring it past the side pocket.
I think the point's going to be her friend. That's going to just kill the cue ball nicely for the 6.
Extension called.
Doesn't like it.
I think the clock was, she was worried about the clock. But the pocket, you can hit a little bit into the rail with the 5, so this is going to help her. It doesn't have to be totally, oh, she overcut it. She overcut it. Wow. And she just got a little bit more out of that 2 ball than she anticipated, Michael.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's almost like what happens on that shot, you know what the fooler is on that shot? Is you want to get the cue ball to the rail as quick as possible. So instead of hitting the ball a little more pure, you have the tendency to hit it a little thin, trying to make sure you get past that side pocket. So Mitch can just roll this in, stay off the rail though. Staying off the rail and not straight in. Okay.
Yeah, Kristina was definitely trying to avoid this deadly scratch, and
Right.
just, that was the main reason, like you mentioned, she overcut the ball in the end.
But it's almost like your subconscious is, I want to get the cue ball to that rail quickly,
Yep.
and the quickest way to get it there is to overcut the ball. Okay, now coming down the table here, speed is crucial. And that looks pretty ideal. So Mitch has put himself in the position he wants. He's going to have 2 breaks to get this Dream Challenge tied up at 8 and go to our captain's pick. Well, I see 3 guys not there. I think I saw SVB, Skylar, and Billy not there. So captain might have told them all go warm up. And
Maybe the other 2 guys are just putting the balls, like maybe wrecking the balls or whatever for Shane.
Maybe, but psychologically, you don't want no buildup about the hill, so you tell 3 guys, go warm up, even though you may know who you're picking, right?
Yes, that's if it is like you put it, it's a very interesting move by Captain Johan Reusing.
Yeah, well, that's how I would do it if I had 3 guys definitely that were playing well. Also, and they recently played. You know, Skylar and Billy recently played. Shane recently played. They all played well.
And in the end, you don't send any of them.
Well,
as a captain speak.
Well, maybe, yeah.
You just
that would fool the entire world.
Taking the other guys in surprise.
Right, but I'm saying when the guy's hitting balls, he's not building up tension thinking about, oh, I'm playing for the entire match. So you just have him over there free stroking, feeling nice. Hey, you know, if he picks me, it's great. So a nice 1 ball shot he has here on the side pocket to start. Now, I'm not sure the 2's available in the corner. Yes, it is. Oh, so we're just looking at really a 6-9 combination or even a run out. We'll see. So he's going to come down the table, I believe. I don't think he has to slow roll this. I think this is just straight. Oh, maybe the 6-9 is a problem. Maybe he does have to slow roll it. Or is he going to go try and go by the 9? He caught the 9. And he actually was pretty fortunate not to end up froze on the end rail.
Yeah, and got a fortunate double kiss on that one.
Yeah, double kiss, yeah. So just 1 big shot away, I think, from taking this match, this 2 ball.
That was quite a blood tester, and Mitch coped with that one.
Oh, he's a talented player, that's for sure.
I think I read on his bio that he played mostly on bar tables before.
Oh, no. No, not that I know of. No, he's from Arizona, and Arizona's a little bit more big table country than bar table country. There's some bar table for sure. Oh, I don't know if this is going to be any good. This might be perfect. Eesh. Okay, a little bit not so precise, but we'll take it. Okay, so Mitch Ellerman looks like he's going to get his job done, and we're going to go to a hill for this Dream Challenge.
Wow, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a thriller.
That's right, and hats off to Kristina.
We're going to have our last break of the evening. It's going to last about 10 minutes. Please stay tuned.
Перерыв 10 минут. 10 minutes break.